stuff like this happens. I headed out about 1:30. It's a 3-day weekend. I accepted a double pickup. I've already been in touch with the customer. I was stuck on the Loop Parkway for 30 minutes. They made us go all the way around. They're sending us back to where we came from. So now I'm going to cut through my town and take the long way. I should have been done 20 minutes ago. So this is a perk for entrepreneurs who work online. Instead of sitting here for 30 minutes, and I see something happened on the bridge. It's not that they're just working on it, which they have been. There was an accident. So they told us we all had to turn around and come back. I cleaned out my photos and my phone, and I'm putting together another video. I'm working on the road. This is a crazy location because you got over here, it's all backed up on the parkway, and everybody's coming down this way back to Freeport because they're lost. A lot of people don't know where to go. So I won't be following them over there. I'm going to go straight. If you are familiar with the South Shore area in Nassau County, Long Beach, Lido Beach, Point Lookout, Oceanside, all those people that were told to turn around, not everyone was going to Point Lookout. A lot of people will go into Lido Beach. A lot of people will go into Long Beach. So now this is all backed up because people that were using the parkway to get to Lido Beach, Point Lookout, Long Beach, they had to go all the way around to cut through Freeport, Baldwin. Now we're entering Oceanside to go back into Island Park, Long Beach, Lido Beach, Point Lookout. That's a long ride. That's like an hour ride with some traffic. Okay, it gets better. The customer called. And now I have to put on the phone because I didn't have the speaker on. And he's angry. He goes, I ordered this at 1:45. It's now 2:54. And I was like, I know, sir. That's why I texted you. I said, I don't blame you for canceling. He was like, well, I'm hungry. I want my food. Can you tell me how much longer you're going to be? I'm like, well, I really don't know what to say to you, sir. Everyone that I had to turn around, and so did everyone else. So I just finished telling you that in the video. I wouldn't blame you if you canceled. He goes, my food's going to be cold. I'm like, well, then I guess you're going to have to cancel. There's really nothing I can do. How much longer are you going to be? So I tell him the street I'm on, Wakina, but I'm going 5 miles an hour. At this point, I would friggin' cancel the order and start over. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want this food. I don't blame him. But what are you yelling at me for? I was just like, I don't know, sir. Well, you got to tell me how long you're going to be. Your guess is as good as mine. I just don't know what to say at this point. I really don't want to complete this, but I'm in. Long Beach Road is so backed up. When he asked me he was yelling at me. I said, I guess 20, 25 minutes. I don't really know, sir. Everyone turned around just like me. This is how bad this is. It is now 3:01. At this point, I wish Uber would just call me and cancel the orders. And let's call it a day. That's how I feel. I don't even want to deliver after this. This is not a way to start a day. I can't believe how much time. I don't think I'm going to get there in 20 minutes. This guy's going to be furious. I wish he would just cancel. I want the notification. Order canceled. Orders canceled. I'm calling it a day. I'm not even going to try to complete any delivery. The guy, he keeps calling and calling. One of the customers, I don't care. And Delivered sent me he's calling again. Holy cow. They won't stop. He won't stop calling. This is why I didn't want to follow through with the order, because when he called me and I picked up, he was very angry. And I'm like, well, there's really nothing I can do about it. It's going to take me 30 minutes to get home. I don't care anymore. And Uber Eats to tell me it won't affect my rating, because that was one of the questions. Because they could track, they could see she was all the way there, and we were forced to turn around. Forced to turn around. I'm going to see if they left a message. This guy was pissed. I mean, you're not going to think you're going to yell and abuse me. You're out of your bird. You know, that's a choice to be abused, and I choose not to. You know what I mean? Oh, my goodness. Voicemail! I wrote, cops made all cars turn around. Then I wrote, I'm on my way. He wrote, okay, sorry. I'm now stuck in traffic on Long Beach Road. Jesus. I mean, how long is this going to keep moving back the time? And you get here, my food will be cold, ? I mean, this is crazy. Both orders were canceled. He called, I took a screenshot. Then he called again, took a screenshot. Then called again, and that's when Delivered sent me an offer. It's supposed to be very crappy out tomorrow. And unless it's a real high payout, I'm not interested. The guy won't stop calling. You know, when I get home, I'm going to have to block his number. He's not supposed to be able to reach out to me once the order's been disconnected. You know what I mean? They're not supposed to be able to reach out with cell phones. And this is a perfect example of people are really crazy. You know, you got to call up UberEats because they're going to track my motion, my route and go, you know, this woman was trying to deliver this order for over an hour. I give up too. I took the time to call up Fat Boy Burritos because that was one of the deliveries that I was delivering to. And I have a very good rapport with them. I'm a customer, not only an Uber Eats driver. And he knew who I was on the other end. And I told him what happened because I didn't listen to the messages. I don't want to get upset. I'm already agitated and irritated that what happened. There's nothing that I could have done about it. And they were fine with it because there was, you know, what happened. There was nothing I could do about it. So I'm calling it a day. I got off track. The point is, I don't want them looking at me in a bad light. And that's furthest what's going to happen here. So I'm really happy he listened. Very nice man. I spoke to the other manager. I know one guy by his name, but he knew who I was. And he thanked me for calling because I don't want to be uncomfortable when I pick up orders. It happens, you know. And this guy, now I know. I thought maybe it was Fat Boy Burritos calling me. I think it was that customer. He just wouldn't stop calling. I mean, 3 more times after the order was canceled. You know, I'm afraid to listen to the message. Maybe some other time. I just don't want to ruin my whole day. I didn't want to deliver and be abused. You know what I mean? So, okay, I'm heading home.